me.
Hey YouTube, it's your boy 123 My Lifetime, and today we are looking at the 737 Zibo. You can get it for free, and I'll link the video to download it in the description down below. With no further ado, let's get started. Okay, first thing, let's go to our ground services, get GPU, chocks, ASU, and our doors, and then make sure gear's in off position, which it is. And then what we want to do is turn our battery on. And then right now the sun's just coming up. It's not actually at the time I'm recording this, it's just the time I wanted. So then we can turn these, nope, not yet. So then you want to switch over to ground power unit. So then turn these panels up. And then also just have this light on the go. And then that's just going to pop up because the plane just turned on. Put the gear in the down position. And then make sure our parking brake is set. And then set our lights down here. And then set our lights on the other side. And the only setback of this video is I don't know how to work the FMC. That's this little guy right here. And the FMC will pop up on your radar right here. But that's your entire flight path, and I don't know how to code that. Okay. So then what we're going to do is turn our logo steady position light to the ready position. It's going to have 2 clicks in our anti-port. It goes to the off position, and then because that lets other people know we're about to start up. And then you want to just click all of these checklists. Okay, so that's good. So then we want to turn these off and then get some air going. And then turn our seatbelts on and then arm the lights. And then yeah, we're almost ready. So then what we want to do is turn our APU starter switch to on for a second. Make sure our APU is off, which it is, good. And then hold the start for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let that rise. And then turn the left fuel pump on, so that's going to give the APU fuel. I mean, they don't have it implemented in the Ignore What I Did Better, but they don't have it implemented in this game. So then you want to turn your APU bleed on. Then we're about to switch over to APU power. So if you don't know what APU is, it is this little guy right here in the back. So right now, we're powered off the GPU, which is called the ground power unit, and the APU is short for auxiliary power unit. In a second, I'm going to show you how to get the engine started up. Okay, so APU gen is on, so what we have to do is click the switch on. Left is good, and right's good. So we're on APU power now. So then let's get our flight path set. First thing you want to do is press enter, flight path. And then we're flying Delta today. And then we'll do 1764. Oh, wait, wrong spot. 1764. Nope. And then you want to put the manufacturer of your plane. Today we're flying the Boeing 737-800. 737-800. And then we're just doing a touch and go, so we can do KSEA. And then yeah, so that's good. And then we can close this door right there. And then go click enter because we don't need that right now. And then we can go to ground services, better pushback, replan. And then this is basically where we're pushing back to. Yeah, so delete segment. And then you want to scroll with your mouse. This part's really hard, but you'll get used to it. And everything I'm using, the plane comes with. So then you want to press left click and then enter. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So then we let ground know our pushback. So then we don't need that just yet. So then we can remove this, GPU, and ASC disconnect. So then we want to close those, and then, yes, so then we're good. So then now we want to say our welcome aboard speech. Okay, so then what we want to do is press enter, request altimeter. And then I will grab a pen and write this down. Then you want to save that. And then request clearance. That's the bigger flexor up. This is your squawk code right here. You want to put what they say right there. I already have that before because I did a flight right here. Then we don't need that anymore. Do not press taxi because we are not ready for taxi. So then go to your little iPad over here. And then go here before start, let that go. Services, better push back, Okay, so then now I just need to wait for the car to drive up. We're on APU power. And right now I just like to do all the stuff before the engine's ready. So you want to turn the packs off. And then this is basically the air conditioning and the pressurization. And this is going to start the engines. This is how much it is with the packs on. This is how much it is with the packs off. So then you want to turn off our fuel pumps on, except the center tank. In real life you would, it's just I don't really like to. I like to draw from these two and then these. Say ready to connect, and that's basically just saying you're good, we're connecting. Then you want to turn these on, hydraulic pumps, and then you want to make sure you have this down here, and we're settings, make sure you did what I did. And then, yep, our screen is down. And we're going to start the second one first. So you want to tilt that to ground. And then wait till this gets up to 25%. And some things I like to do to them is just first a parking brake to troll them so they stop. Okay, 25%. Then just fuel, and I'll let you listen to the engine. Okay, that was one good startup. Yep, that's good. So 59, good. And then turn this to the left and make sure it's on the off, and then same for the left engine. And I'll get back to you. Okay, that engine is on. So then we can turn that back to off. And then now the engines are ready, so we can turn these ones all the way to the left, which that's on. Now we're on engine power. We can turn the packs back to high, APU bleed off. Make sure this one of the valves is open. Or make sure this one's open right here. And then if you don't, it's going to kill the entire thing, and you don't want that because you're going to kill yourself and your passengers. Nope, no start. Good, that didn't affect the engine. Good, so now we want to go over here. Okay, parking brake set. And then you want to turn the wing light and the engine, or not the wing light, the wing whatever it's called, the anti-DIs. And then the same for the engines, and then want to turn your window heats on, and then turn your probes on. And then we're almost ready for taxi. So I just clicked that, so then looking for hand signals over there. And they're gonna say, okay, roger that, have a safe flight. Then go over here, so that's good. Now we want to turn our taxi light on. Yeah, so now we're good. On, and then we can turn the APU to the off position. So now we want to put our flaps up to 5, if it will let me. I don't know why, but it's just so touchy. Okay. Flaps 5 are good. Go to system information, and then I'm sorry I don't have a camera on me, but I will next time. Good. So up and down's good. Left neutral, right neutral. Good. Let's test our rudder. Left good, right good, and then let's test our speed brakes. Yep, everything's working. Flaps are down, good. So then we can go over to our tablet and say request taxi. And then repeat what they say.